All right, moving right along, let's welcome Rabi Gupta. He's the CEO of Evabot.
Hello. Yeah. Hey, hi everyone. This is Rabi. I'm CEO of Evabot. The idea behind Evabot is really simple. 7 million people, employed people in US who go to work, receive gifts and rewards and points every day. But the experience is terrible, and the gifts or whatever they receive, either everyone ends up receiving the same gift, or they end up receiving same points, same gifts every day. So what we do at EVA is an autonomous bot. There is no human involved. What it does is, when you send a gift through EVA, you just need to know their email ID or Slack ID, and you can send a real gift which arrives physically. EVA chats with the receiver to get their preferences, what they like. It also gets their personal information and remembers it for future. So what happens then is, you send a gift, and the person who is receiving it, so HRs can send gifts to hundreds of people, and EVA can chat with each of them personally and figure out what they like, and then we send them the perfect gift. We started the beta in San Francisco Bay Area, and we started with hand deliveries, but now we have launched US-wide shipping just last week. In just 4 months, we have been doing beta, but we are already working with 45 companies, have sent more than $20,000 worth of gifts. We have over 1,000 users who have received gifts through EVA. Let me quickly show you the demo, because this is all about demo. So let me show you the email example first. So say I want to send someone an email. I hope you guys can check it. So say you just CC Evabot, which is eva@evabot.ai. You say something like, "Good meeting you at SFNT Tech. Thanks for your time. Here's a gift for all the help." Eva CC will chat with you and send you an awesome gift, and you just send it. After that, what happens is Eva receives the email. Eva figures out the intent that you want to send a gift. I already have one email here, but in any case, Eva replies within 10-15 seconds. So Eva replies something like this: "Hey, it's good to see that Rabi wants to send you a gift." The receiver says, "I want to accept the gift." After that, Eva chats with the receiver and say, "What's your name?" I'll say, "This is my name." And it will say that, "Okay, Rabi wishes to send you a gift. I'm here to help you, so let's begin." And you say, "Sure, let's begin." It will ask you your zip. We do that to basically figure out which city you are in and which businesses we can connect you with in real time. So I say, "Yes, that's my correct email ID." And then I can say, "Hey, I want something sweet. I'm a coffee lover. I'm a tea lover, or surprise me." We also do wine. So we partner with businesses which can send some interesting gifts. So for example, we have partnered with, we do Sudden Coffee, which is a very interesting coffee. We also partner with, say, Ritual Roasters. And these guys give us heavy discount because they are essentially testing out their product with an audience who is willing to test a new product, because you are receiving a gift. When you are receiving a gift, the chances of you trying out a new product increases. So they are happy to give us a discount. So you figure out, you tell a bunch of stuff to Eva. Within a minute, Eva understands, what your address, what's your mobile number, and you receive the gift. So the similar kind of experience you can have on Slack. So just to give you an example, Rocket Space uses Eva a lot. So Rocket Space used to do employee rewards every quarter, but because of Eva, they have now shifted to every week. So HRs can now give their employees every week because it's so simple. So on any channel, you can simply say that, say, "Send this guy a beer for a nice score," or whatever. Send this guy a coffee for fixing the bug. And after that, Eva replies to that person. So I have a bunch of gifts which I have received. I can simply say, "Hey, wow, show me." And then looks like you're in San Francisco Bay Area, so which coffee brand would you like the most? So it remembers me from the conversation that I'm here, and I can simply say, hey, surprise me with an interesting Phil's coffee, medium roast or whatever, and then let me pick a date. I can say that I want my gift on Monday, and it already knows my address. I can say sure, and please type your mobile number. That's it. So after this, what happens is I receive an email as well that that the gift. Thanks for accepting the gift. So I received the email with all the details, and a real gift actually comes to me on the day, which I have told, which is say Monday. So this is how Eva works. We already are. We now have a holiday gifting page as well, where you can actually upload a CSV file up to 100 users, and you can send 100 people a real gift. Oh yeah. So just go to evabot.ai/holiday. I think just go to evabot.ai. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Rabi. Very cool. Hands up high. Questions for Rabi? Over here. Zach, you go first.
What partners do you work with to actually do the deliveries?
So we started with hand deliveries first. We hired some contractors who we were paying per delivery, but now we have shifted to a shipping model. So we use USPS or UPS, whichever works best for us.
Follow up, would you consider Uber Rush?
We have already discussed it with Uber Rush, but it's a bit complicated for them to do gifting. The way it works, I mean, the way Uber Rush works.
Hey, congrats on Eva, man. Quick question about you. I'm here. Quick
Hi.
question.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? What do you think is the next expected technological breakthrough that can take chatbot to, I would say, the next level?
Technology breakthrough.
Yeah, like is there an expected breakthrough on conversation or on some levels that you think we're quite close that could take chatbot on the next level?
I think whatever currently is there will take it to the next level. It's more about use cases, and it's also more about how familiar the consumers become with the whole new thing. It's more about adoption than the technology breakthrough, because I think technologies are available these days. You have, if you want to do machine learning, you have bunch of people doing stuff, Microsoft, Watson, API.ai. So I think technology is there now. We will see like 20-30 good companies building some nice stuff, and then there will be a Uber for chatbot, and after that suddenly everyone will like, hey, yeah, this works.
Thanks.
Hi. So Mike, first a piece of advice: take that smile off the side of your box, because that's what Amazon uses, and watch out for Amazon because they already have a big chatbot and a huge inventory of stuff. So my question is, isn't this type of information too transactional for a bot? Isn't it easier to do on a web page, or in the case of Amazon, over voice with Alexa?
So there are two things. Number one is, if you're sending the gift and you already know all the information, then you might use Amazon. Why people use Eva is because most of the time you don't know what the other person likes, or what the address is, or what their mobile number is. And the other thing is, you don't want to have an awkward conversation with your colleague, or with your client, or with your employees. So what Eva allows you to do is, Eva basically does all the hard work on your behalf. Eva also becomes a face. People connect with Eva when they receive a gift. And in future, as Eva learns more and more, what we can do is, we can shape the conversation as well. So if you're receiving a gift, Eva on top of it can also ask you a few more questions to know you better. And next time you receive a gift, you might receive a better gift.
Yes. Another question is because I guess I'm here. The key point is having it's like in the e-commerce industry, giving the right product recommendations and learning enough from the people you send, in this case, the gift to. So how do you learn enough in the first few cases? Because I'm not sure, for instance, if I receive a gift, I want to talk after the first touch with the bot for an hour, so that he knows me enough to give me better gift next time. So how do you learn about the people that will receive the gifts?
So, so of course you have to start from step one. The step one, which we don't ask you a lot of questions, we give you a bunch of options. So you might be a coffee lover, you might be a tea lover, you might like wine more, or you might like sweets more. That's the first basic thing which we do. And the other thing which we have realized is when you are receiving a gift, you are more likely to basically forgive the recommendation than when you are buying something. So, so that gives us an opportunity to basically do the recommendation and also kind of get away from the whole thing that whether, okay, I spent $50 on it, whether the recommendation is worth or not. So that ways we are building it up. We are also partnering with a lot more businesses. So very recently we have also launched a tech recommendation kind of thing. So anyone having interesting tech product can basically partner with Eva, and when someone says that I love tech products, Eva can recommend them some interesting tech products. So that is the first step. As we go along, as we learn more from consumers, like how they accept the gift, whether they like it or not, because we have a feedback loop, we will keep on adding more and more products and better the recommendations.
So how often does one person will receive a gift? Because I guess to learn enough, you have, I mean, it's a lot of data, right? Yeah. So that's how, like,
So that's a very good question. In fact, that's why we target B2B. Like the whole idea is to do it in businesses, like with corporates, because there it's very frequent. So with our current customers, all these 1,000 gifts which we have sent, they are to 600 people. So many people are receiving gifts many times. If Rocket Space, for example, uses it for their employees, then most of the employees are receiving gifts, say, every month or every 2 weeks. So.
We have time for, we don't have time, but we'll do one more.
Can you talk about your strategy about building like your registry in the background? Is it knocking on small business doors, Phil's Coffee, or is it actually partnering with the Amazons and Walmarts of the world and actually just giving a more personalized experience than they're able to do?
Yeah, so when we started, the idea was, because it's again a marketplace kind of model, and you have to solve the chicken egg problem. So the first thing which we did was we didn't partner with anyone. We just went ahead and started selling. And at the back end, what we were doing is buying stuff ourselves and then sending it out. Once we realized that, okay, there's a business and then there are a lot of people, we started going to small businesses, like say Ritual Coffee or Sudden Coffee, or any interesting product, right? Which we figure out and then we go to them and they are super excited about coming on board because the kind of customers they get with us is amazing, right? And they are able to basically market their products to people who are willing to try something new because they are receiving the gift. And they are willing to give us 60 to 70% discount on every gift. So we make a lot of margin there. So.
All right, nice work, Rabi. Evabot.